In
All
a
right,
way.
hello. We're back again.
Hello there.
And I've brought a certain Irish person with me. So introduce yourself. Well, we probably already know who you are.
I'm the Irish one from DW 2012.
As we all know.
I'm Daniel Patton. I play the Irish Doctor in Fractured Timeline and many other various roles within that series.
Also, a VFX king.
VFX king. That's an ego boost right there.
I look at some of your VFX and I'm like, I want to be able to do that because I've got my After Effects and all that up and running. I need to build up the skill level, if you know what I mean.
It is trial and error, my friend.
Yeah.
Mostly
how long have
error.
you been at that?
I've had After Effects since I'm trying to think. Because I remember I got in 2012, I think it was a time called Mercy. My aunt gave me After Effects because she had like a master suite for Adobe. It was like, here's After Effects, you do films, this will be good. And that's how I started.
Well, yeah, because I've heard the story. I'm not sure anyone else watching would have heard it, but the reason that how you got involved with Luke's series is because I'm your VFX guy if you need me.
Yeah.
So that's how the Irish Doctor was kind of born, because he was the VFX guy.
Yeah, I had a doctor since 2012, sort of on and off. I was trying to do a series of my own, and then I thought I want to bring him back and incorporate him into this 50th that Luke was doing, and he said yes. So he then eventually got the title Irish Doctor. Didn't no idea why.
Yeah, well, you are, as I'm aware, the proper Irish Doctor in the timeline.
There could be others for all we know.
You never know. We only have a couple of doctors mentioned, and if what we sit then Connor's Doctor's 20,000 years old and all that, so you never know who's between then and there.
I don't even know how old we are on that timeline. I don't like to disclose an age anymore. I made an effort to just like not have any age announced. The only time I announced an age was in episode 3 of Uncharted Past, when I said I'm this. I can't remember how old I said I was, but I also said it's like you're this smart, that you're so old. It's like, well, I think so. I lose track of the ages, so every so often I restart.
Well, here's a fun fact. I actually catched up on Uncharted Past just 2 hours ago completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I'd watched not watched, but listened to Volume 1. I started Volume 2 when it came out, but like I got busy at the time, so I just like, okay, I'm going to catch up with it tonight, and like just 2 hours ago, done. Bish bash bosh. Really liked it.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of Uncharted Past, especially Volume 1, because
out of all the Doctors, well, don't hate me, Luke. Don't hate me, anyone else. But I feel like your Doctor's the most interesting.
I like to think he's interesting as well.
Yeah, because you put something different on it. Obviously, with at Death's Door, we had the error, regeneration error, as it says, and I just found that quite brilliant, to be honest. And I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
and because that's what I like to do with Doctor Who, is that it's interesting, because I feel like whenever you take the concept, the show's concept, and you do your own twist and you gotta add something new. For me, it was making the Doctor a father and then giving the Doctor this regeneration error.
Yeah,
you gotta do something interesting with Doctor Who to give your own spin on it, I think.
That's the reason why I love what you do. And I'd watched. I've been watching Luke for a long time. I think like since the 50th properly, and I kept on seeing your series being on and off, and I was like, and I saw the spark come. I was like, yes, a proper series is now going, and I was like, really put a smile on my face.
I felt the exact same. It's like, yes, he finally got one out there. Yeah. After so long of it being on and off, because the spark took about a year and a half to make.
Really?
Yeah, we filmed that last TARDIS scene in August of 2017.
Right.
And then I remember we filmed the last TARDIS scenes, the other TARDIS scenes in December of 2018. So it was about a year and a bit of work.
Yeah, I can tell there's a difference between in the shots because
Yeah,
you obviously both look different.
yeah, because when Anya, who plays Maggie, is at the doors and she walks over to the TARDIS doors, we're actually going back in time exactly a year because we filmed the remainder of that scene in August of 2018. So she's going back exactly a year, where she's sunburnt from filming. Because we were filming some of Fall of the Doctor as well that day, and I think it was like the hottest day in record that summer, and we were all in this sort of quarry area, and we're all getting sunburnt, and so you'll notice between shots we just got sunburnt.
I just pity all of you who went to Fall of the Doctor. Like, how did you cope?
I think
you had it easy. Let's be real.
There was like 20 people there. Everyone was there that day. There's myself, Luke, Meg, Dom was there as well, who was doing the Ice Wars. Ben was there, who plays Tommy. Everyone there. Doco was there. Dale wasn't there. I think he was the only one who wasn't there. Dale. But yeah, basically everyone else is there. James Sutton was also there, who plays Omega. He actually got to physically play Omega for a few scenes. It was, and we all were just like, we didn't even. I don't think we're also like, we were just really exhausted because we didn't bring enough drinks either that day. We didn't expect it to be that hot, and we felt especially bad for the people who were in costumes.
Oh God, Dom especially.
Because there's one point where Dom was just lying down in the dirt, and he has phone on top of his head, watching or playing music, and we were just making sure he was alive every 5 minutes.
just going to quickly check. We got Luke Lane, and John and Harper are here.
Delegates and General Marsh are here. Yes.
Hello. Oh yeah, they coped with Luke's sandwiches. Yeah.
Luke sandwiches, sorry.
They on Fall of the Doctor, they just said they filmed. They coped with Luke sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I heard Luke had to put stuff in Anya's eyes to make her cry in episode 3. Is that? Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. Is that true?
Yeah. I can't remember where. I don't know who that's really. Because there was one part in episode 3. It was when I was holding Maggie when they were like the whole thing about our brother was coming out. Anya actually managed to cry in that scene by herself with no help whatsoever. I think what we did to help trigger her was we put up. All right, Anya is the biggest lover of dogs ever. So what we did was we put on the final scene from Marley and Me.
Oh,
and that got her. We tried to do a similar thing for the TARDIS scene in the end, but it was to no avail. I think it's because there was a bit of pressure because there's a lot more people there. There was Luke and Meg there, and there was also Connor on camera, and there was me. I think we also had to rush to get our train, so I think the pressure was just sort of hindering her crying for that bit. So we got Vicks rub, which is I think you rub it in your chest if you have a cold. We rubbed it against her eyes, and it would make her cry. And we only realized after we filmed the scene that it was out of date.
Oh dear.
And then I made it up for it because like when we got back to our apartment in Bournemouth, we had a bottle of Vicks as well. So I thought, I'm going to try this. It can't be that bad. My eyes were stinging. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't cry because I couldn't open my eyes. It stings so much. You gotta have your eyes open to cry, and I just praise be to Anya, man. Praise be to Anya who coped with filming that day.
Yeah, got to give a lot of credit to everyone. So many people. The fact they go out and just put themselves in all of this is just astonishing. They all deserve a pat on the back.
I promised her I'll never make her cry on an episode again. Well, we'll see for the finale because.
Well, yeah, you never know.
People know me. Evil. I'm an evil man when it comes to tear-jerking moments.
Yeah.
Just see what the finale waits for everyone. Just have tissues at the ready.
That fills me with an evil laugh and like, oh no, it's gonna be sad.
It is gonna be sad because it is the finale. It is the finale of the series.
Yeah.
There's and then that's it. Done. Complete.
Apart from the obvious means, like we're not really allowed to film. But like, do you have any? How much of the next episode's done, if at all?
Well, the thing is, we were going to film it this summer. We're going to spend the entirety of the summer this year filming it, and it would be the main thing we filmed this year, which was episode 4, because it was going to be so big. We have Daleks. We had about 20 plus extras ready as well for a big scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously we can't do that right now because of social distancing and the pandemic. So I thought to myself, we might as well go back into the script and rewrite some things. And then I looked at the script and I realized it was trash.
That happens to all of us. Don't worry.
I think I let the ego get ahead of me there. I just thought to myself, this is the best thing I've ever written. This is proper masterclass of cinema right here. Then I look back and it's just absolute rubbish. So I scrapped it and I just started rewriting it. I restarted rewriting episode 4. It's going to still have the Daleks in it. It's still going to have all the things I planned for it. It's still going to be a big episode, but it's going to be certainly a lot more doable now. And it's hopefully going to start filming.
It's always good to make sure it's achievable.
Yeah. We're aiming to start filming next month for episode 4.
Yeah, hopefully. And how long does an episode normally take? Obviously, episode 1 took a year and all that, but like...
Episode 1 took a year because we were laying down the foundation work for everything that's to come, and we just want to make sure we get that right. Episode 2 took us summer of last year to do, and episode 3 took us about 4 days of filming because we were... The 2 locations we need were London and the TARDIS. We're able to get a big, massive chunk of filming done for that. So this episode has so many moving pieces that it may take the entirety of summer to film it. There's a lot of extras. We still plan to have those extras in it in some capacity, and it's just and it features a lot of locations. So we're moving a lot. We're moving across the country a lot. And we couldn't do it before. We couldn't do it before the pandemic because it's set in Ireland. And we were...
Yeah. It's actually a question. What's like the best location you've had so far, at least?
Best location we've had so far. Just trying to think. I don't know. I think my... And I really don't know. I'd say London. Episode 3 is the best location. It's the most ambitious. We've done more locations because it's London. And we went from episode 2, which was the forest, to episode 3, which was London. So I think we went from every fan film ever to the location to film Doctor Who.
Yeah. Great job.
Yeah. And I think episode 2, we did have to build a set for, so for kind of sets and locations, but the set was my favorite.
Yeah. Which moves on to the next one. What was like the most enjoyable episode you've had to do? Like the one that's the most. It's more of a 2-part question. What's the most fun to film, and what was like the most fun to like rewatch when it was all done?
Every episode has got their good and bad moments. I think episode 3 was my favorite to film because I had Connor Chadwick to help me along the way.
Hey, we love Connor Chadwick.
Connor Chadwick. He is a godsend amongst men. He is, and he was the one who made episode 3 possible because he knew I was busy with uni and I wanted to get a third episode done. So he wrote episode 3, and I told him, "This is all good, but at the same time, we don't have the time to patiently go back and forth between camera work and acting." He's like, and he's like, "Okay, I'll film it for you as well." And without him, episode 3 wouldn't exist. So Connor, if Connor's watching this, or if Connor or Larry watch this, we love you so much.
Oh, I've
It's just-
been going through Resurrection as well because I need to catch up on that. I'm halfway through series 3. Hopefully, have it all done for series 4, which starts in July, and it's so good.
yeah, it's so good.
And I was like, this is actually really. Why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah, Resurrection. It's so good. I'm so glad Connor's finally getting the acknowledgement for this series, because it's been something he's been doing for so long that hasn't gone unnoticed, and now it's finally getting noticed.
Yes.
Mhm.
There's loads of Connor love in the chat.
Connor,
There's also the Connor does not sleep joke back again.
oh god, Connor doesn't know sleep. That's
What is sleep?
What is sleep to Connor? But
Hey, Dom's here.
Dom, how you doing, Dom?
Hey,
The Purple Doctor's in the comments.
let's get everyone here.
We gotta do like a big, massive like live stream.
Yeah, I that's what I was talking to this with Dom, and I talked briefly with Luke at one point. I'm not sure if I did actually. Hold on, but never mind if I did. But that should be fun. Get all the doctors on one of these and just have like a rave or party.
That'd be fun. Get drinks and just talk absolute nonsense for like 3 hours.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
I
want that to happen now.
Yeah, but going back as well to the last question, I say my favorite scenes of film, my favorite day of filming was when we got to film Steve McCullough for episode 1.
Yeah, vote Saxon 7.
Yeah, we were so happy Stephen wanted to be a part of this, and Anthony also helped as well. He helped secure the location, and it was just a big fun day of filming. Went to this community center that Anthony was volunteering at, and the person who owned it was just so super nice about it and gave us drinks and snacks, and Stephen was just being Stephen. It was truly, I do believe we didn't do that day and it didn't go well. I don't think we would have carried on with the rest of the episode.
Props to all of you and them. Like, it's quite weird to see other Doctor Who YouTubers coming into the series. It's like, oh hey,
yeah. Like I only told Luke that the Stephen was going to be in it the day before shooting. He's like, shooting. I told him like we're going to be filming Mr. Dawson's scenes tomorrow. I was like, oh, who'd you get to play Mr. Dawson? Oh, Steve McCullough, Food Saxon was 7. He freaked out immediately, and he was just like, you can't do that because Mr. Dawson only has like 2 scenes, and he's too good.
Yeah. Oh, Luke Lane said that. I'd love to have Stephen back. Too bad I possessed him.
God damn it, Luke Lane! It's your fault he's gone. You dick. I love you, really.
Well, yeah, he's coming on next. He's coming on next week to talk about all of his stuff.
Oh, awesome! I'll definitely go for that one. But yeah, we'd love to try and fit Stephen back in one day. For something, maybe we go back in time before when he was alive, or maybe he's
like
alive.
A bit. What happened before the spark? Just before it.
Before the spark. That sounds like a good idea. A prequel.
Hey.
Or who knows? Who knows? Then you wrote it. Actually, no. Luke Newman wrote that scene. So. No.
God damn it, Luke.
So it's 2 Lukes. It's Luke Lane and Luke Newmans. It would be the Lukes who would do this.
Got to be Luke. Oh, damn it. Ah. Right. I feel like now's a good time to go on to Uncharted Past. So, like, how's the next volume and a bit going?
Volumes. Well, we announced volume 3 and 4. I think it was like last month or March. Can't really remember now. Let me double check because I've got.
Yes, it was about a month ago, I believe. I'm not entirely.
I've got my handy second screen right here to check.
I desire a second screen so much.
They're so handy for multitasking, man. I'll never go back to one screen again. So you might hear some music. Yeah, we announced that at near the end of April that we're doing 2 new volumes, and they're going to be the final volumes of Uncharted Past ever.
Oh,
So
because
yeah,
I really liked what I've seen so far. I'm really excited.
yeah, it's volume 3. We have cut the volumes down by 1 episode, so they're 4 episodes each. But we also got Christmas special coming. We also got Christmas special coming before volume 3.
So long to wait.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we would love, because the thing is, we're nearly finished volume 3 now. We nearly finished it completely.
Funny.
But the problem is, because of lockdown helped us get done this fast. But the problem is now, Connor Chadwick, he is a blessing, but he is the most organized individual you will ever meet.
Oh god, yeah, he's planned so much up to like 2021.
Yeah, he's fully scheduled out this year completely. I had to fight with him. I had to not fight. We had to have a complete debate over having a Christmas special, because I told him, if we're ending this off in April next year, we're not gonna have an opportunity ever again to have a Christmas special, because we've ended it. So this year has to be a Christmas special. And
yes,
so it was a reluctant compromise from him, unfortunately, but we did end up doing the Christmas special, which I'm very happy with. And
yeah, I feel like they need to be like at least one sort of. I know Luke did a Christmas mini episode of you in it, and I feel like I feel like it's just a nice to have.
Yeah, Christmas specials for me, I don't know. They're very traditional, in my opinion. They're very much. I think Doctor Who and the Christmas season are something that goes very well in hand together. And I think Doctor Who is always missed during the Christmas season, especially of lately, with no more Christmas specials being made.
What a shame.
Yeah, but let's not go into that. But I feel like now is the time to get a Christmas special out there, and especially with the whole family element of Uncharted Past, I think it's important to have a Christmas special for that.
Exactly. That's another reason why I love it. It's gone it's gone a completely different way. It's like who's the main brains behind it?
The main brains behind Uncharted Past.
Yeah.
Thing is, me and Connor are the 2 main brains of it. I came to him saying I would like to do a prequel audio series with the Doctor and Nathan Chase, and also show the origins of Nathan by having his mother as a companion. Because originally we wanted to do Uncharted Past as 1 volume. That's all there was ever going to be, 1 volume of Uncharted Past. We're planning to have episode 1 be episode 1 was the entirety of volume 1 was going to be was originally going to be 1 episode. The entirety of that volume was going to be 1 episode. But I thought it'd be interesting to do expand it out into 3 or 4 volumes, and have the entirety of the first volume show Fiona and develop that character, so that way when she dies at the end of volume 1, spoilers, that's
I got emotional in that. I got actually quite emotional there. I struggle to get emotional in audios, but I was like, oh, that got me.
I watched this. I watched Psycho. I think I watched Psycho before I did Uncharted Past, and I thought it was such a. What I loved about it was the brave move they made with the lead was kill them off, before the halfway mark, kill them off so early that it's such a shock to the audience. So I thought to myself, what if we killed off the companion before the titles of the finale?
Yeah, it works. It's like, it's crazy what the Doctor had to do. He had such a weight put on him.
Yeah,
he's got a child.
What I love as well with the finale, Unexpected Circumstances, was probably the least sci-fi thing I've ever wrote. It is the most down-to-earth drama I think Doctor Who could ever be. Because the only aliens in it were the Sontarans at the end.
Yeah. I'm getting messages saying, "Oh, poor Fiona."
Yeah.
It's Dad's fault. Don't.
Yeah. Well, why?
I'm getting PMs as well for a few things.
Dan. I don't know if this is an appropriate question now. I totally understand if you don't want it. What happened with Ryan Hennessy? Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't think I want to
moving
answer
on.
that. Moving on.
Yeah, it's probably best to keep that to ourselves.
Yeah, indeed. So I'm also going for the comments here.
Okay.
Great thing about the DW2012 is got its own Big Finish. Yes, Overton Audios is our Big Finish.
God bless Big Finish and Overton Audios.
I'm just really happy Connor's getting the recognition he deserves for these audios now because he's been doing them.
Absolutely.
He's been doing them for so long.
I listened to a few of the audios ages and ages ago, but then it was I don't think I was in the best frame of mind to get into them properly. Because obviously I need to be in the right frame of mind to get into a proper audio or an episode at all, because sometimes I'm just not in the right mood to watch anything. But like, since the lockdown happened, I've been able to like get in on these stuff and catch up and everything, which is brilliant.
Yeah, I think the one person who has benefited most from lockdown is Connor, because everyone has so much downtime. They finally decided to listen to Overton Audios.
Yes.
Yes.
Out of interest, in the finale, will the Irish actually regenerate or have his condition fixed?
Oh, that's another question. I can confirm, yes, the Irish doctor will in fact regenerate at the end of Fresh Timeline.
Obviously, because he kept on taking the ring off a few times.
Yeah, I mean,
can't screw himself up.
He's regenerating. Like, he will have his condition fixed, but once the condition is fixed, that means he regenerates. So, question to both answers is yes, his condition will get fixed, but that means he will regenerate as well. Because once the condition that's holding this face together is fixed, he will regenerate.
Yeah, it's another great thing of the Irish. It's another thing that makes him interesting because of he's ill in a way.
Yeah, he is regenerating, in fact, constantly throughout the entirety of Fractured Timeline, and sort of weaponized it in a way. And now people are going.
Definitely did it in Eternal Darkness. And kind of, even though nothing really happened, there was nothing really bad happened. He kind of wasted a lot of his life.
The idea is sort of like he harnesses his energy over so many years that when he takes the ring off, he needs to expel it. So, if we ever do revisit that regeneration blast ring thing that he does, he can't because he hasn't harnessed enough energy to do it. Because
it's not build it up.
He needs to build it up for a certain amount of years for him to be able to do it, so he can't do that again. So, despite the fact people think I've written a way out of every situation, all I think he's gonna do is take out the ring and just blast away any enemy. No, that's not how it works.
You can't do it forever, and he has to build it up. Oh, a certain Bray told us you're a fan of MB and Homeland. Do you have? Because he came on our podcast a few months ago. Do you want to give our thoughts to that? Since someone wants to know that.
I've been getting into MB and Homeland. I've seen their work flown around YouTube for a while, but I haven't watched it because I just didn't click on it. But I finally did. I think a few months ago. I think it was when Series 5 was starting to air. I really got interested in seeing what they were doing, so I started watching the first episode of Series 5, and I went back and saw the Series 4. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I got to say that because Mark is a good friend of mine. He really helped me with a few personal issues. Very lovely guy, and I've got to say I love his series as well.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for Series 6. Hopefully they get the ball rolling with filming soon, because
he's filming already apparently.
They're filming already.
Oh god! You film like some certain scenes. Got to say, hats off.
Hats off, definitely. That man doesn't stop.
No, he doesn't. Interestingly, I'm not sure if well, I should be allowed to say, but I'm doing something with the I might be in the titles, or at least part of it. So that should be. I might be in the title sequence apart, or at least because obviously he uses hit film, I use After Effects, which is a bit different. So I might be just doing some elements of it, and he just touches it up and all that.
Nice.
Which I'm really excited for.
Definitely. See. But yeah, I'm very excited for Series 6 from MB and Homeland.
Yes.
Let's try to think. So what's next?
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to grab up a few things I've written down for this.
No worries.
Thing is, I normally make up as I go along. I try to write things down, but I normally end up never happening. Okay. So, like, obviously, there's only this series of Fractured Timeline. If you could come back, maybe as like a one-off special, what would it be on about?
If I was to come back, to play the Irish Doctor after.
Yeah.
Thing is, as soon as I finish Fractured Timeline, that's me basically done. I've done all the story I've ever wanted to do with the Irish Doctor, so I will be incredibly selective of anything if I do decide to return. I don't think there'll be I'm not sure if there ever will be a new visual appearance, but I think I think there's only one thing if we ever do a 60th special.
Yeah, that's something that'd be good to see. Bring everyone back. Just have one last hurrah.
Yeah, I think that will be. I think the 60th will probably be everyone's last hurrah because that'll be 10 years of DW 2012 at that point.
Because it's something I like to consider. Well, the new version of Eternal Darkness, because it was obviously the 50th back in the original version. I don't really see it as a 50th. I see it as a celebration of DW 2012. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to see it because it's it's. I think Eternal Darkness was the thing that sort of brought the universe. It just made the universe expand with all those new Doctors, and obviously we've had some bumps along the way, but now we've got a solid universe, and that when we revisited Eternal Darkness, we were able to just refine it in a way that shows the progress we did over the 7 years of doing it.
You're a much better VFX artist. You're all better actors, and you're all so much better everything. It just because I've got some of the original series, not all of it, unfortunately. I couldn't get it in time, but like I watched it side by side. I think it was Dawn of the Doctor I did side by side. I put one on one half of the screen, put the new one on the other. It's brilliant how far they've come. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to show how far we've come in terms of our talents and our crafts. Like Luke has become such a better filmmaker in those years, and even then he's become such a better prop builder in those years. Because you look at the TARDIS back then and look at the TARDIS back now. Well, I can't look at the TARDIS right now because he's currently rebuilding the TARDIS again. The crazy man.
The TARDIS has to be maintained.
Yeah, but
it's a piece of art. Here's a fun fact: if you're watching, Luke, I've actually got your TARDIS as my phone background. I don't know why. I was like, it works.
Why not?
It's a thing of beauty.
Yes,
I know that. Oh, and since green's your color, it looks really good in the scenes. It just the green. It's a very luminous green. It's just like, oh, that's pretty shots.
Yeah, because originally we filmed the first scene, which was actually the last scene of episode 1 on the Spark. It was the old TARDIS before Luke had to demolish it and rebuild it again. So the bit of a continuity error, but as well as that, the greens were a lot more harsh compared to the rest of the episode. So
I did notice that.
Yeah,
it's nothing really fussy. It's just noticing. Oh, this is the old TARDIS. Oh, this is the new TARDIS.
Yeah, and and then in episode 3 when we came back to do some more, when we went back to the TARDIS for the first time in about, I think, about a year, 2 years. We were just mucking around trying to make sure we get the levels and colors right, and I think in episode 3 we had the best look for the TARDIS for the Irish Doctor. God knows if that's going to stay because of the rebuilds.
I just like how there's different colours and Luke actually went out of his way to make get your words together, Matt. Get the exterior look a little bit different for each Doctor.
Yeah,
tiny things make difference.
Definitely.
Oh, hold on, we got like a debate going on in the comments about the console.
James Sutton has joined.
Yeah.
Omega's in the room. Listen, I still got a Banksy.
Oh, James. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, so James says he's been helping with a new console. I think I know what
he's
that is.
He's such a good prop maker, James. Props to you.
Props. was that pun intentional there?
Kind of. I can't. But like, all right. Obviously, because you do the VFX, are you still like? How much of the VFX are you doing for Luke series or any other series?
For the entirety of for the remastered series, I did the opening shots for the TARDIS in space. I did the fire for the TARDIS when Luke just regenerated. I did the 3D shots of the TARDIS crashing, and that's about all I did for episode 1. For episode 2, I didn't do anything. For episode 3, I just did the spaceship and TARDIS scenes in space, and I did nothing for episode 4. I think as well we need to acknowledge is Luke has come afar.
Yeah, he's really done it.
He's really.
It's hard to tell who does who. So this is what I'm asking.
I'm trying to catch up now because I gotta make sure this man's trying to steal my thunder here. So so Luke has been doing really good with visual effects lately, so I haven't had to do much. The only visual effects I've done for episode 1 of series 5 were the shots of the TARDIS from the fall of the Doctor. So I did nothing for episode 1 of series 5.
Isn't Ben Walden doing a lot of that for series 5 with Luke?
I think Ben Walden is doing some series 5 stuff. Yes. I can't.
He's another friend of mine, and he's talked a bit about his VFX and all that. But like, I also something else I like to do when I want to. I also look at your VFX show reels you've done for the series, and it's like they're good.
Yeah, and actually, now currently the only things that remain of the old series on YouTube are the VFX reels.
Yeah, it's good. That must be weird to just look at that. Do you ever look back at like the old series like that sucks?
The old series,
in terms of the visuals,
the only thing I don't think everything I see is progress. Like for series 1, I didn't have access to any 3D software at the very beginning, so I had to rely on stock TARDIS shots to make it work. And then I got Cinema 4D and started playing around with TARDIS 3D models and create the laggy TARDIS effect in series 1 titles because I miscalculated the frame rate.
Another question for you: do you do the title sequences for the remastered series as well?
Yeah, I did the title sequence remastered series.
Yeah. Once I've actually done a slight recreation of the series 1 remastered series, but I'm not 100% happy with it, to be honest.
Oh, is that
I've got the baseline. It's not on YouTube. I still need to animate get all the text, and and obviously I can't get the identical TARDIS shots, obviously. But
so I'll be very interested to see that whenever you get that finished.
If you want to, I can send you a baseline vortex. But like I know how to make good. Is it Element 3D? You did it with the series 1.
The series the remastered one.
Yeah.
No, because I do
Oh,
have
don't
Element
like it.
3D. I do have Element 3D in my PC. Well, actually, my PC is no longer with us. It's sadly passed away.
Oh,
Rip.
moment of silence.
Moment of silence for the old PC. I've got a new one coming in soon, so I'll be able to use Element 3D again. But I've been learning some new render techniques with Cinema 4D, and that's what I used for the remastered tile sequence and all the other 3D shots.
Oh, that's actually quite interesting to think about that.
Mm.
Because obviously I've used Element and a bit of trap code here and there, but like didn't realize that. So that's good. That's a good to know. I want to know
Yeah.
how you made it that look like that.
Yeah, it's easier with Element because you got more control of the environment layers, but with Cinema you can get those. You can you can do it, but it's just a lot harder. It's a lot more time consuming to incorporate a 3D model into a scene, and like because I'm currently running my entire VFX hub off my 2015 MacBook Pro, which is not built for VFX in the slightest.
No,
So
that must not be fun for that laptop.
no, she burns up every so often, and I'm worried to look inside and see the dust that's been collecting up by the overuse of the fans.
I had to do a service of my PC, even though this thing can make short work of After Effects. It still gets loud. Like just rendering like a 1 minute thing with trap code took 4 hours, bloody hell. And this thing's built for things like this.
Yeah, I've recently invested into a new PC. It's it's 8 times faster than the old one. It's going to be a billion times faster than this MacBook here. So it's as soon as that gets here, things are going to get better because now I can experiment with other things I couldn't before because some things weren't available on my old PC that I can now get with the new PC.
Fantastic stuff. I look forward to seeing what new stuff is. Which brings me on to something I've wanted to ask, because I've asked Luke this and he's given me his answer, but like what's the best or favourite title sequence you've done for Luke's run? Or your run, you could say, or ever. You could say anyone.
What is my favorite? I like the Series 2 title sequence because to me, I just love the opening from the. I can't wait to remaster that for Series 2.
I'm same here.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like proper good.
It's gonna be proper good because now I've learned so many things about making a better Earth model, and the Dalek ships will look so much better with the new textures. And so I'd say Series 2 is my favorite for a concept, but when the Series 2 remastered tile sequence is put together, it'll look even better. And what's funny is, I said to Luke, I'll get to work right away on the Series 2 remastered tile sequence once I get my new PC. The funny thing is, when I got my last PC, the first thing I ever did for that one was a Series 2 original tile sequence.
Talk about parallels.
Yeah, parallels, symmetries. It's just wow, that's some coincidence.
I like them all. However, I do really like how simple and effective Series 4 was. Just because it looks simple but amazing.
There was a few things I do love Series 4. The tile sequence Series 4 is one of my favorites in terms of a technical way, because I think I got the TARDIS model to where I liked it. The textures were still a bit off, but I don't care. I like it. There is a new title sequence which has been made. I can't say what it is, and Luke mentioned it before. I know exactly what title sequence I'm talking about, and hopefully when that's presented, people will like it as well. It's very different compared to the other title sequences.
Something I would get looking forward to a new series is what you do for the titles, or what someone else does for the titles, as in Series 5 case.
Yeah, Ben did the Series 5 titles.
I've got to say, the one for Fractured Timeline is a thing of beauty as well.
Yeah, I do. I do plan to sort of like update it a bit more, because the graphics were limited to what I could achieve with the old PC, and again, the new one, it just gets rid of those limitations I had before.
just beautiful.
Can't wait.
Me too. Me too. God, they look so bloody cool. Because obviously I'd followed you with VFX beforehand, but now you've got Fractured Timeline. Obviously, it's crazy.
It's been crazy, yeah, man. It's been a wild journey that's been going on for like since 2015, since we were trying to make Fractured Timeline.
I remember I watched your channels and I saw like Phantom series, Fractured Timeline. I was like, I think it was just like a few months before Fall of the Doctor came out. I saw your channels, but it's now Fractured Timeline. I was like, what's he doing?
What is that Irishman up to?
Yeah.
Like when you're thinking, what's that guy up to? That's that Irishman up to.
Yeah. Oh, James Sutton just said, not to hijack the chat, but there's something titles coming out tonight. Oh, that should be interesting.
Ooh, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I am. There's now people talk about where's the blonde Doctor title sequence. I think that's ask Luke because we need to wait for the series. Or was but I think like Dom would say after Dom's series.
Yeah, I chatted with Dom recently saying like we recorded a podcast and we were saying hashtag release the blonde Doctor series.
That's like a cult following now for D-Night.
Yeah. I was saying like something like, you know what? Schneider Cut finally got resolved. Let's get the next one going, which is release the blonde Doctor series.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be. We need all the cuts.
We need everything. We need every single cut that ever existed.
That'd just be fun.
Yeah, we need. I wonder if how long it's going to take for people to hashtag release the original series cut.
Oh god!
After saying that properly.
Oh well, yeah. Luke said he doesn't even have the old series anymore. He's got rid of it.
Doesn't mean I don't.
then there's an Irishman making an evil laugh in the background. Actually, I've got some of the series, but not all of it.
He does have series 2 because I made him a DVD of series 2 and it's still on a shelf. So if anyone wants series 2, all you gotta do is break into Luke Newman's house and then look through his DVD shelf and they'll find series 2 on DVD.
That'd be interesting. D-Day 2012 covers because I've seen a few of those online.
And then
we'll be in the remaster for the Doctor Newman cut.
Stop spoiling everything, Luke Lane! I have to call Luke Lane by his full name, or else it makes it sound like I'm shouting at Luke Newman.
We need to That's how we need to distinguish them. Maybe to make like Luke 1,
L.
Luke 2.
Yeah. Who's Luke? Who's Luke number 1 though?
Who's the real one? Yeah. Oh, Dom said once it's on the internet, it's very difficult to truly erase.
I agree.
You got something to say? Sorry.
No. I was just waiting to hear what you're going to say.
So don't worry. So obviously you did. You was the director of Fall of the Doctor. Like what was like? Because my words are a bit muddled here. I'm really sorry, everyone. But when did Luke ask you to direct it?
He asked me to direct. I was originally going to direct the whole thing because Luke wanted to just concentrate on acting in this one. And I told him as well, I'm moving to England in 2017 for university, so seemed like the ideal time. Unfortunately, we looked at train prices, but to go to Birmingham to Bournemouth, and it was just it's about £100 every
from where I live to that area, it's still extortionately expensive.
Yeah, train line, sort yourself out, mate.
Exactly. I've even got a card and it's still extortionate.
It is. It is. I got that. I think I got that card too, and it's just crazy the prices, man. And now but I still filmed a few things. I directed a bit of the battle scenes. Like I directed, what scenes did I direct? The battle scenes that made it into the final cut. Because I think Luke refilmed some of my footage. So hashtag release the Daniel cut.
Well, that's something I've talked to Luke a little bit about. Will there be a recut of For the Doctor? Because not to be mean, but I thought it was a little bit too long because there's a bit of a pacing issues in areas. But like that's literally my only real complaint about it, because what was good was great.
Yeah.
Just get some pacing issues sorted, and maybe the Dan cut will be better. Sorry, Luke.
I'll talk to Luke about it because I would like to make my own cut of the film with some of the footage I shot. I directed the Ireland scene, which is the first scene in the film we've actually filmed. A lot of the monster battle scenes I also helped film. Like there's a big massive shot where a big army of aliens were like marching past the camera, and I had to and that's like I always refer to that as my big director moment, because I was just like saying, okay, Saruman, Archelon, you're coming in from the right. Ice Warrior, Silence, you're coming in from the left. And then once you cut, I want you to move. I want you to move opposite directions. Coming more from the trenches there, and action.
Yeah, watching the BTS gives you like an idea of what everyone was up to. Just going there.
Yeah. My Anya was sort of giving me grief by the end because she was playing Archelon in the film, so Maggie was in the film as an Archelon at one point. So I just forgot to I just forgot that she was in that costume, so I was directing her like as I was anyone else, and I forgot, and then she was going to give me some strong words afterwards.
Oh, I can imagine. Because like it was that hot, and people wearing latex masks and a battle armor. Oh god! And you were just sitting there in your shirt.
Yeah, I was wearing. What shirt was I wearing?
And like Luke was wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Everyone was roasting their heads off.
Yeah, like I think you've seen behind the scenes pictures. I had to be underneath a wee jacket to see the monitor at one point.
Oh, lighting's terrible when you got a camera.
Yeah, especially like I have a Sony camera that where the LCD screen doesn't work for shit when it's in such high light.
May I ask what camera that is?
A7S Mark I.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Very expensive. Ugh.
Well, it's not as expensive as it was when I purchased it, which I'm raving about because I spent I think it was like $2,000 I spent on it whenever I originally got it, including the lens and adapters and everything else I bought alongside it. It cost me up towards $2,000. Now I can get it for by half that price.
Yeah, because obviously Luke's doing in 4K now. It's like, dude, you're going so far.
Yeah, I'm so glad for this new PC, because if I was going to do visual effects for 4K, I would need a new PC. So thank God the timing of this worked out the way it did.
Because after, wasn't it like I saw Luke switch to 4K from episode 2 of the remaster, and it's like, because my phone's 4K, I look at it, it's like, bloody hell, how do you do this? Like you keep making I didn't know this much of a remaster.
Yeah, the 4K was what nearly killed Luke's computer initially, because we had a hard time rendering out Eternal Darkness and getting it uploaded. I think it was like not until like we all met up for that's DW 2012 Christmas meal that we managed to collectively get it uploaded.
Yeah, because obviously I've heard the story of what's going on, but there's a lot of grief from Eternal Darkness, and it was so worth it. Looking at it, it's like everyone panicked because how much stress, just crazy stuff. Oh god, Bloody hell! I'm so grateful for all the people who saved it from Velocity.
Definitely. And
Great job.
MTV also helped us out, which is weird to think that MTV helped us out.
Yeah, and it's like, bloody hell. Oh, hold on, let me just find. It's still Dom. I was in pain.
Oh, Dom.
I remember it was a fleece foam and helmet was full of sponge. Oh dear, that must not be fun.
Was it?
Oh, there's someone saying, wait, is Luke Lane vote Saxono Oh, conspiracy time. Secrets.
Yes, everyone, Luke Lane is in fact Steve McCall in disguise.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Now you get back. Let's read the comments. Everyone, they're just talking about how much of a pain it was making for the Doctor in the hot weather. Oh dear.
It was hot, and I was the one not wearing. I think I was the only one not wearing a costume. There's like one other person there. I can't remember what his name was, but he was the only other person who wasn't in costume, and me and him were just relaxing.
Just don't.
Just like, what do you think they're bitching about? I don't know. I don't know. God knows what goes through those people's heads, and then we're just sat there in our one shirts, and they're over there with their alien costumes, big leather jackets, and Omega's foam head.
Yeah.
Really insulates the heat, doesn't it, James?
Oh. Yeah, that's been very sweat absorbent as well.
We had to clean up the helmet at the end.
Yeah, because I know from experience, sweat in latex are the worst combo you can get.
Yeah, I remember helping Anya out of the Archelon mask, and there was she looked like she had water throwing her from the amount of sweat that was just built up inside that mask.
God, drink plenty of water.
Yes. We should have just brought like a big bucket of water people can throw their heads into.
You should have just filled an entire car or a van with water.
Yeah, or we should have brought Space to Guy Pool.
Oh, Luke Lane just said, Dan, I forgot to tell you, I showed one of my friends a spark and they kept thinking I was actually on set. And they had to keep saying no, just my voice.
Oh God. Luke Lane was actually there. He was wearing a what's it called? A tracking suit, like one of those one of the suits they use to track. What are they called again? You know what I mean? The body tracking suit.
Ooh.
He was there the entire time.
It looks amazing as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I do plan. Sorry, what?
No, I was saying. I was going to say something. I was like, I've lost it, but keep going.
I plan on remastering Fractured Timeline at some points because I feel like I can do better with the Staticus VFX now than I could before. But I don't plan on doing what Luke did in refilming. I'm just talking like a digital remaster, not a full refilm.
Yeah.
I plan to keep the originals up and unlisted with unlisted links to the originals.
Yeah.
Motion capture suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's what I was trying to. No, that was what I was trying to say.
That must be really weird to like go from just Luke with a camera and tripod in a shed now with like now you having mocap suits. The progress is astonishing.
We don't actually have a mocap suit. I was just joking.
I thought that was true for a moment. Oh,
no, dear. I'm sorry. I was just making a joke. It's like, yeah, mocap suit on set, and that's why we got Staticus performance captured.
Mocap also wants to be the face,
man. Like for a good one, you're talking $20,000 for a good mocap suit.
I would love to provide the face for Staticus. Oh, maybe. Yeah, the remaster is a reshoot. It's not the right terminology. Damn you, Newman. Well, it's different. It's different to think of it. It's not a remake, but it's not. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird to decide what it is. What do we call it? Oh, it's just remaster.
Remaster.
To iron out all the issues.
What if? I was gonna say, what if just like the name of the series, and it's actually the remaster is done by the master in a parallel universe or something like that. Oh, my dear doctor. Conspiracy theory, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Go on.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'll let you go. You're further on in there than I was.
All right, I was just going to say, do you mind if I discuss something within this podcast that I've been getting a lot of people ask me recently of?
Yeah, go on.
The Lost Doctor.
Yeah.
Because we put up that timeline photo of people.
Yeah, you talked about it in Connor's podcast a little bit.
Oh yeah, that came out. Yeah. All right then. I already discussed it there. I didn't think it came out. I keep forgetting that came out. But yeah. Because we've been having a lot of weird theories come up from
I've seen a few of them.
One of which thinks I'm the Lost Doctor. I'm the incarnation before myself.
Yeah, you just do a Tenant. Just be another Doctor.
But yeah, I've been chatting with the actor who will be playing the Lost Doctor, and and I've told them all these theories, and they're just beyond. They're beyond.
Will the Lost Doctor get a series, or at least some form of appearance?
For a Lost Doctor series, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the appeal is whenever we do see the Lost Doctor. The Lost Doctor will eventually. We will see the Lost Doctor in the Fractured Timeline finale.
You heard it here first, people.
Yep. That's a confirmation there. The Lost Doctor will appear in the Fractured Timeline finale. That's when you'll find out who they are.
Oh, so it really gets me interested. Something interesting I'd like to know is like, will the Lost Doctor get a new name when he gets discovered?
Probably.
Yeah,
because the Lost Doctor is the title we give this Doctor because they're currently lost within the timeline. And other reasons why this Doctor's called the Lost Doctor. But once the lost part is resolved, who knows? They might get a brand new name and might go back, and the timeline might change then. But we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Hold on. I've got more comments in. I thought of an idea I wanted to pitch to Connor when my master from General Marsh meets your Dr. Maggie. Just a pitch. I'd like to see that.
There is, unfortunately, the Master's not going to. I don't think the Irish Doctor will ever meet the Master.
You never know. You never know. Connor could bring him back after Uncharted Past. Like, come on, let's bring him back.
The Irish Doctor has met the Master in other audio, such as Transcendence, and in the Doctor Who Resurrection Season 2 finale, the Irish Doctor also met the Master. But there is no plans for the Master to appear in any Irish Doctor solo adventures in Uncharted Past or Fractured Timeline, because simply we have our stories set, and to incorporate or to introduce the Master in any way at this point going forward would feel forced. You know what I mean?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, if we were to bring back the Master, we would have to have done it before. We would have had to have the Master in some way, shape, or form in already.
You never know. You could get Connor to bring back. Dan, do you want to make another audio series? You never know. You never know what Connor might bring on you.
He does have
you could get further adventures of the Irish Doctor and Maggie.
Yeah, like Connor wasn't trying to convince me to do Volume 5 of Uncharted Past, but I said no. Uncharted Past is done after Volume 4. It's done. It's complete.
Yes, we have to wrap it up at some point.
Yeah, we may have another volume of adventures set after Uncharted Past, but the title Uncharted Past,
Just make it Uncharted Present.
Uncharted Present, or yeah, but isn't that just Fractured Timeline? Uncharted Present.
I don't know. I just thought of it on the spot. Don't.
But yeah, there are things we could be doing, but right now there is no plans for the Master and the Irish Doctor.
Will these final volumes of Uncharted Past properly link up with Fractured Timeline?
I don't know how. Yes, they will in a bit. The ending of Uncharted Past doesn't slam cut into the prequel, so there's a little wiggle room in there of say a few months.
I read Connor taking furiously, not taking notes.
Yeah. So yes, it does in a way link up to the prequel.
Fantastic, because I really like how you just recycled some footage of. I know you might not like talking about this, but the old series you made. Yeah.
For the prequel.
I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the idea of just linking everything up. I think some of that footage is still good. But yeah, there's clearly some bad parts.
Well, you make green screen bloody good.
It's there is some bits that I don't like, such as the Dalek scenes, because I was working with a really old camera. In fact, do I have that camera here? Sorry, I'm just scouring. No, I don't have that camera here at the moment. Yeah, it was an old Panasonic Lumix camera, which
if you find it, just put it on on the DW2012 experience when Luke decides to open it.
Yeah, because it's an old Panasonic, and Panasonic aren't really good with autofocus. So, and this camera didn't have a manual focus, so I had to keep it on automatic. So when I went to set it up for the green screen, once I go onto the green screen, the focus changes.
Oh yeah, like focusing's a bit of a pain in the arse sometimes. I get where you're coming from.
Definitely, and if I were to do that prequel again, I would probably reshoot it completely. But I was too lazy to.
It is what it is.
But it was a new scene at the end. So that
was, and I kind of Chadwick as a voice.
Yes, as the Oracle, which was a very fun character, and I hope we bring him back again at some point.
Hold on. All right, just
the unknown elder. The unknown elder brought it up.
Yeah, we know it. We know what. Yeah.
No.
I saw how angry. Look, like angry text saying, "Do not bring that up," because I remember because he used to voice it.
I used to work with a bitch. I hate K9. I hate him so much.
God,
and no one can sympathize with me because it's just like, oh, how can you hate K9? Because I do. I hate K9.
Well, now we've got new voices for it, so you're in the clear. You don't have to face your arch nemesis ever again.
The thing is, now everyone's sort of saying, "Oh, bring K9 to Fractured Timeline. Bring him into Fractured Timeline." No,
because never.
Thing is, me and Luke did have a bet. I think like in 2015, to bring K9 to the series, and it's I think the bet was there was this thing. I think it was like Series 9 because the Series 9 was about the hybrid. The hybrid. Remember in Series 9?
Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had a theory because River Song was going to be in the Christmas special that River Song was the hybrid.
Apparently not.
I was wrong and I lost the bet, so I was like, oh shit, now I got to actually incorporate him somehow.
Oh god, that's really
So
funny.
I don't know if he ever will be incorporated into Fractured Timeline. I hope not, but we'll see. I don't know if it ever if he. I will say this: you can either have him not in Fractured Timeline, or have a scene where he gets destroyed in such a way it will give everyone nightmares about K9 for the rest of the show's history.
I feel like you'd love every second of that.
Oh, I will.
Well, James Sutton apparently has K9.
Luke,
Newman gave me 9 days before the film came out. Bloody hell.
oh
Oh,
god.
bloody hell. That must have been. Yeah, the film's coming out in a week. Do the K9 voice.
Yes. I think I did record for the K9 in the film, but I didn't have the software to recreate it perfectly. So I think that's why it got re-recorded. So I wasn't originally meant to be K9 in the film.
Your last appearance of your arch nemesis.
Yep, and I didn't get used.
I bet that was a relief.
A little bit.
And everyone's defending K9's lovely, but you just despise it.
I hate K9.
And we need to start one of those ads. Adopt K9.
If you donate £1, you can save a K9 from Daniel's foot.
Oh god, this is we have like a new meme every podcast, and now this is the thing. K9. With Luke, it was the trunk. With Dom, it was Connor not sleeping, and now it's K9.
Oh, the trunk. Oh, I love the trunk.
Oh, the trunk is just the eternal meme. Everyone talks about the trunk.
Because like they were saying about the scene where like he was like, Meg, have you seen my and he's like Meg, you're alive, and then he looks up like, is that a trunk? And it hits him right in the face.
Oh, no.
So I'm just remembering the last podcast where talk about what's in the trunk, and someone said more trunks.
Oh god, the trunk is an eternal. You never know. You never know what happened in For the Doctor. Little Red Doctor could have stuffed the Irish Doctor in there.
I could have been in the entirety of Series 4. You may never have noticed.
You could have been stuffed in the trunk.
Yeah, just like there could be a dark theory that after the Christmas special happened, he went and kidnapped the Irish Doctor and threw him into that trunk.
Tell me how to be Omega. No.
No, I'll damage the timeline. I will die if you do not tell me. I'm literally living proof that you won't.
Oh,
amazing.
Someone needs to make that into a comic.
Any comic book illustrators in the chat, you have a commission.
Yeah, make some funny Irish Doctor comics.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I do love seeing all the fan art now. It's brilliant.
There's been so much. I don't know why it all started. Like there's been suddenly so much fan art of all our doctors, and there's been some of the Irish Doctor. I'm beyond chuffed with all of it, and there's even been fan art of the Lost Doctor, and the casting of the Lost Doctor hasn't even been announced.
They're already like predicting the future.
Yeah, it's mental. I've shown the actor who is playing the Lost Doctor, and they are bewildered because the Lost Doctor has fan art, fan title sequences, fan-made posters, and it's just the casting hasn't even been announced yet, and already the Lost Doctor.
If you give the fans something, they'll just clock on it and they'll just get to it immediately.
Yeah, because this is a Doctor without a face, and yet people are clocking onto it and making fan pieces of fan media for it. I was like, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Does it feel weird to have fan art of yourself?
It's insanely weird. I never thought in a million years I'd have fan art.
Oh god,
it is really hard not to let it go to your head, which I think it has.
Well, episode 4 is clear proof of that, apparently. But that's something good. You shouldn't really let anything get to your head, which is something I really respect.
Yeah, because it's easy enough, I think, especially when you're becoming when you get like at the 1,000 subscriber point. I think it's easy enough to sort of let it get to your head, but you sort of like need to bring yourself down a little bit. Just like, yeah, just don't let it get your head. Don't become an asshole over it, or else.
Yeah, I'm thing is, I was surprised that Luke even came onto my podcast, and it's like, yay!
Yeah, we're really open to chatting with other people, and we're really open with.
I was a bit sure. I didn't know. I don't know you at personally back then. Well, I don't really know you personally. I've got to talk to everyone a bit more, and I just realised I can call these people my friends. What is this?
Yeah, mate.
And like considering that since 2013, I'd be like, oh, these guys are great. I want to be like them. And now like, oh, I'm just casually chatting to the Irish Doctor.
You go, yeah, and the little red doctor and purple doctor, and yeah, we love chatting with everyone. We love hearing everyone's responses, and you know, in the days these we do it for this. We do it for everyone's responses, and
because like just seeing the appreciation for it is just amazing. It's really nice to see because I thought the Doctor's got like nearly it's got over 100,000 something views.
Has it?
It's got something like that. It's approaching something even more, getting higher and higher. Okay. Dawn of the Doctor Remaster's got like 70,000.
Okay. I haven't checked all the Doctor since it came out. Good Lord, it's gone so many views.
It is something that I messaged Luke about this, but it's a sad story. I actually recorded a reaction to Fall of the Doctor. I recorded the entire film, and the file got corrupted.
Oh no!
Yeah,
oh, man.
I was like, I just literally you saw there was real tears, and I just looked at it like I wanted to chuck my camera. I nearly did because like corrupted file. Oh, for goodness sake!
We appreciate it all the same because I just remember there was just this massive wave of reactions to the film when it came out.
Yeah,
and I remember when it came out. I was at a house party.
Is that?
I was at a house party when it came out, and I just went on and checked very quickly, and I seen there's already reactions to Regeneration.
Here's the question for everyone in the comments: where were you when Fall of the Doctor came out?
We all remember where we were when Fall of the Doctor came out.
I was sitting on my desk, casually kicking refresh until it comes out. Come out. Because obviously I follow everything very closely. I got the alerts on. I just went, come on, release it. Come on, Luke, hurry up.
Yeah, it was mental. It was the hype for Fall of the Doctor was mental. I'll never forget it. Where everyone was getting asked questions on when is it coming out? Is it will it be out soon? When's the trailer? As I remember, the trailer was getting enough hype because people were wondering when the trailer was going to come out, at least to see some of the film.
Oh yeah, like I wanted to record a reaction to it, but like I was in like the wrong place. I was on the train when the trailer came out. So I was like, what? so I just watch. I couldn't hold it back.
Yeah, and
I watched How Time Flies on a road trip because I downloaded it the night before. So
nice.
That's how I did
it. Yeah, because I think the thing was everyone was getting questions on the film. I think Doco and I and Meg were all getting questions on when the film's coming out. And the only person who knew when the film was coming out was Luke.
Yeah.
And
D.V. Smith. I had an idea when it might come out. I thought it'd come out on that day, or at least around it. Yeah, of Dawn.
And you were correct.
Yes.
Bonus points to people who got it correct. These points add up to nothing, so do not collect them.
I cared so much.
Yeah, and it was. I remember. I look back on the film. It was one of the most stressful times I think everyone had in DW 2012 because I say stressful. I don't mean the bad stress where everyone was just so. It was like a vulgar time. It was stressful because it was the biggest collaboration between all of us at the
With
time. It
everyone
was
there.
everyone was a part of it. Everyone who was there everyone who was in DW 2012 at the time was there, and everyone was a part of it, and everyone was putting in 110% into this film. I remember
Yes,
spending
it's Luke's finale. You have to make it the best ever.
yeah, and it it's it was this big thing, and I remember spending summer 2018 just doing all the visual effects
Bloody hell!
because I only had the summer of 2018 to do the visual effects, or else I was going back to
You did a
university.
fantastic job, nonetheless.
Thanks. Because I only had the summer of that year to do all the 3D effects, like all the 3D TARDIS scenes, all of the
Bloody
planet
hell.
exterior scenes, all of the Dalek spaceship ship scenes, and uh,
Bloody
and
fantastic. Bloody fantastic.
yeah,
Just
I think
looking at like the planet scenes, they look like the planet model. They look like they come out of a film, an actual proper film. So
thanks. We went through two variations of the planet scenes because I made one version and I wasn't really happy with them. And I told Luke, I was like, Luke, do not put these in the film. I'm going to make them again, and it'll be a lot better because I got to redo the black hole, and I built I made that black hole from scratch, and I was really proud of it, and everything, and it was just so much better. And I like how the black hole was incorporated into other shots as well. It was a lot. It was so much. It was. It was generally one of my favorite pieces of design for the film, and I think it still holds up It still holds up with one of my favorite pieces today.
agreed. Love it. Because
Bah.
I feel like Fall of the Doctor was really a big turning point in how on the quality visually of the series. Because obviously you've been progressing each year, and they got really they're at the point where we look pretty good. We're going to make this really good.
I think Full of the Doctor set the standard to everything else that followed it, because
You've exceeded it to me.
we exceeded now because now I'll be honest. I think the best learning you can do for making a film is making a film. I spent $9,000 a year on education, and I learned more doing Follow the Doctor than I did in 1 year of education.
Bloody hell! That just.
So I recommend to anyone who's looking to make a film because you're going to learn a hell of a lot more making a film than going to a place to learn about making a film.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from in some areas because I made a film. I made two actually. One in 2017, one in 2018. Actually, two in 2018. But they're both. You say you don't talk about your old series. I don't think about my old series.
Oh, mate.
I've got all the footage though. Maybe one day I'll maybe put a cut out and let people have a look at it. But like,
Hashtag release.
I did learn a lot how to make things good now, which is just clear proof.
Yeah,
So,
I look at some of my old films, like the Doctor Who ones, the ones that are on my films channel, and I look. There's a lot of learning. Like when I made a film called Downloaded, that's the first film I made with the A7S because I just got. Then I thought to myself, oh, it's gonna be super easy. It's gonna look super clean. It's gonna not require as much effort because the camera does everything. No, it turns out there's white balance settings you need to adjust every time you go to a new location.
I got myself a nice camera. I was like, sound quality sucks. Oh. So that didn't go too well.
Yeah.
Then again, I was young.
We all were young, mate. We were all young.
So I've got a camera. I'm gonna hopefully find a microphone at some point. Something that'll get the job done, and hopefully I can get started on another film one day.
What I like is like today, especially I think cameras like Canon, I think like 5 years ago, Canon was the only place you could go to because Sony didn't have their line of cameras of consumer cameras that were great for video. So Canon was the only leading brand at the time. But now we got Blackmagic, who for the price of a good Canon DSLR can fit you. You can get a great cinema camera.
Precisely.
And it just shows that. I think it just also shows the film industry is also evolving. It's evolving in a way that anyone can make a film. I mean, the cheapest camera we all have are now our phones.
Even then, phones aren't that bad in some areas.
No.
They can. It depends what you want.
You wouldn't be able to shoot low light on a phone, but still, if you're shooting something in the day, you've got an external audio going on, and then you grade it afterwards. I don't think people are going to really notice what you're shooting on.
Yeah, I've got 3 cameras in total if you include the phone, and you could do what you like. Obviously, I'm selling one of my cameras to get the mic, so I can get the microphone. But
yeah, I've got. How many cameras do I have? I've technically got 4, but one's broken. But I've got.
How did you break it?
Because I dropped it. Whoops. I've got the Sony A7S over there. I've got my Canon 700D, which I still use for photography. And I've got
a Canon. One of mine's a Canon.
And I've got my.
Which one it is? I think it's a 5000 series.
It's not bad. And I also got my phone, which I think is better. Which I think the camera quality of my phone beats the 700D now.
Yes. Look, as long as the story's good and it doesn't look atrocious, like you just put something together, it's fine. It doesn't really matter if you have any super fancy film budget level. You can, as long as you can make something seem good, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the most important thing about film these days that people don't really pay enough attention towards is audio. I did a specialism in university for audio, and and you can forgive camera quality, but you cannot forgive film audio. If you have bad audio, it's unforgivable.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, same here. There's some of my films I'm currently looking to remaster in my personal channel that I want to remaster the audio because the visuals are great, but I was ignorant and did not think about the sound.
This is why I need to get my hands on a microphone, and I'll get going, because the background noise is atrocious and it's really hard to get rid of in the editing.
Here's the thing I've been doing recently, because I've been trying to record some videos on my 700D, and I recorded a video recently about something I'm planning for Fractured Timeline. But when I went into the software and I was like, okay, let's edit this video, I spent a couple of hours setting up, about 15 minutes to record. I realized that the microphone jack in my camera, I went bust, and it did not record the audio. And then I was thinking, what am I going to do now? Because I can't use this A7S because it doesn't have a tilt-out screen. Here's the thing that we do for Overton Audios. I've got myself an actual microphone now. I use my voice memos app on my phone, and the quality is really good. We use that for.
I've got a Sony one, a Sony app for it, and it's not bad. It gets the job done.
Yeah, because phone audio quality is really good right now, especially in like modern phones. Modern phones, they're exceptional. We recorded Uncharted Past using our iPhones. Callum, who plays Nathan, I think he's got an iPhone 5.
Really?
Cool. Yeah, I think he's got an iPhone 5C. I think he's got an iPhone 5C. So he's recording on that, and I don't think there's much issue with it, to be honest. Especially some of the recordings we got for volume 3, because any issues we found in volume 2 with the audio quality, we told them how to rectify that for volume 3, and you couldn't tell it was recorded on a phone.
It's hard to tell the difference if you know what you're doing. Set things right.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I have a Samsung 8, and the camera focusing settings are just really, really good, and just I could do this. I keep finding out new tricks every couple of months.
Yeah, like thing is, what I've learned recently, because I do like the cover arts for all open audios, I
pretty good as well.
Thanks. I've learned a thing recently called camera, and ever since I learned camera, it's made everything look a lot better. And it's like that final step. It's at that final flourish that I put into every cover art that I do. And now I'm just sort of like, how have I lived before camera? Because now I can't go back to not using it. You know, you're not a thing that you may learn something else, but it may add that bit of extra time. But now it's become sort of that progress. And now you just realize, okay, now it may take twice the amount of time it takes me to produce something, but at the same time, I can't go back to how I did things before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just had a bit of a thought process there about what I should do next.
Yeah, and I think there's like a thing with that with Element 3D, because I learned about ambient occlusion, which takes up so much CPU. Takes so much CPU to process, but it looks too good to not put on. You know what I mean?
There's so much adjustment layers. I put a ridiculous amount of adjustment layers on my most recent ones, because I can make I've got like a really baseline thing. It just used the texture, added a few little effects, made it look a little bit nicer. But like I've added this custom adjustment layer, and it's just click it on it. And it's like, Jesus Christ, that looks amazing now. Yeah. And actually, I've done a thing for Nathan Carter actually for he's doing because he's doing the behind the scenes videos, and he wanted a vortex for it, and I happily obliged.
Nice.
And if you see that pop up on his channel, that's from me.
Oh, well, I will.
It's not up yet. It'll be tomorrow.
Tomorrow
it'll be
awesome.
So
can't wait.
My vortex, if you see, I think he's lurking on his stream because I sent him it because we're good friends.
Is he?
He might be. Nathan, reveal yourself.
Northern one, are you there?
Reveal yourself. Because he listens to my podcast when he was editing. Actually, that's a good question. What do you think of the latest episodes that Nathan's been doing?
I watched the originals when he first came out. I remember sitting down. I think I was with Luke whenever he released episode 2, because I was just going along through my YouTube feed whilst we're like sitting down. I think it was like KFC, and it says Luke, Nathan released episode 2. I was like, what? He hasn't. It's been a year since episode 1. He's released episode 2. It's on the feed right now.
I remember I did a video on episode 2. I made a reaction to it back in the day, ages ago, and that caused me to like be. That pretty much caused us to be friends.
Yeah. Awesome.
He Skyped me earlier, so that's just testament.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And I was one of the Zetas in episode 3. If you've seen it.
Yes, I think I did see that. Yeah, was it Zeta Control?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Very good. Nice, man. Very nice. I do love episode 3. I think episode 3 is my favorite so far out of the series.
Me too.
I just think I think the storytelling episode 3 is some of the best Nathan's done. I think the storytelling in series 4 has been very, very good. And you can tell that I think he went to film school, and that's why
he's got a master's. He's got a master's in film.
The master of film.
I'm not denying it. Yeah.
But yeah, you can tell he's learned so much between series 3 and series 4, and that's evident just because the storytelling in series 4 is so good.
I've seen snippets of each episode before they came out, and just looking at it, like, Jesus, how just the editing's got so much better. The storytelling for episode 3 is amazing. It's like, how do you do it, Nathan?
I think it's down to just real talent in filmmaking. Oh, that's 2012 is in the chat.
Luke, hello. Hello,
No,
Luke.
Shorty, how are you doing?
I was going to message you about but last time you messaged me, you was like really busy.
He is super busy with the TARDIS right now,
He
so I'm
used
glad
he
he's
used
here.
free reallys, so you know he's busy.
Definitely. Oh
That's just
man, it's so good to have.
we just been talking about visuals.
Definitely,
You
yeah.
want to? Hello, hello, Dad.
Hello,
Say hello.
hello.
I, I can't. I'm trying to get to. I can't do his voice. I was like, hello. I can't do it.
I can't do it because I'm not English.
The Irish accent's too strong with you.
Still working in TARDIS. Are you coming to us live from the TARDIS, Luke?
Is he sitting in the TARDIS?
He says he's I'm still working in the TARDIS. I'm like, does that mean he's live in the TARDIS? Damn.
We have confirmed Nathan Carter's watching because he just messaged me saying, I know I am lurking.
In the shadows. He is. He's in fact listening to. He's in fact watching us live in the TARDIS. Everyone.
Hey,
How is the old girl doing?
It does feel really weird that when you have Luke Newman watching your videos in his TARDIS. It's a really weird feeling.
He's installing the time rotor currently.
Oh, it's so big. I only just really noticed how big the time rotor's got since the new TARDIS the other day.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's a thing of beauty. I can't wait to go in there myself.
We must get a big gathering once social distancing's not a problem anymore. Anyway,
just walking there and I want to give it a hug.
Oh, it's definitely a huggable console. I
am looking forward to what Luke does.
Definitely. I've seen some of the things he's doing. It's mental.
He's keeping it very secret.
Yeah, like there's a lot of new features in the console, and I worry for Luke for what I both think Luke is a genius when it comes to TARDIS building, but I also do worry because he doesn't know when to stop.
Like you think like I got to rebuild the TARDIS. No, I'm rebuilding the console now.
Definitely. Because I think it was like, all right, I'm going to redo this console. These walls could be redone. The exterior also could use new lick of paint. This floor can also be redone. So it turned into one job turned into a bombshell of jobs that Luke has done.
Think. I feel like I could probably, if I had the money and the parts, I could probably build a console. But how he gets the lighting, how he gets all the switches going, and all that, it's just that's what I just think is crazy.
Yeah. It's Luke is a genius. I think stop me as I go on, or else this is just going to turn into a Luke Newman appraisal live stream.
It pretty much is like because without well, let's go back in the timeline. Nathan Carter started this. Well, Nathan Carter started this series. Luke watched this series. Then he started his. Then you started your series. Hey.
And now we got Connor. And then we got Connor in the universe. It's just so much happening. Because I think we're now at the stage where we can only incorporate new doctors once doctors leave now.
Yeah.
That's where we're at currently with doctors in DW 2012. We can only incorporate new ones as one leaves. So when I leave, a new doctor will come in, and whenever Connor...
Have you made that choice yet? After you?
No, I have no clue who's after me. Because
you haven't chosen yet.
I have ideas who the new doctor could be, but I haven't approached.
You're just gonna look at it like, solid. Let's get Anya, is it?
Anya?
Yeah, just do it.
Plot twist: Maggie May was the next doctor this whole time.
What a plot twist that would be!
It'd be such a plot twist it couldn't possibly exist.
Because then we just run into old series 2 from Luke again.
Definitely.
Because up to the Master being it.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the Master was always intended to be the Master. The Master was always the blonde Doctor was always intended to be the Master.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really excited to see what the new series brings us.
Definitely, it's gonna. I don't even know what's happening. There's so much going on.
Also, Luke, I found out about what shots you did and what shots Dan's done in the remastered series. So now I feel a bit more, and you should be proud of the progress.
Now there's the ask for the Daniel cut.
Yeah, the Dan cut is needed. Release the pattern cut.
Release the pattern cut.
Start that hashtag on the Tito 2012 page.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, that's a thing, the pattern cuts. But the pattern cut doesn't technically exist because it's just a mixture of my footage and Luke's footage that went into the film by the end.
Something I'll be interested in seeing is like if you could cut every Doctor's era, because obviously the whole era from Nathan Carter to Conor Chadwick is like a couple of days. I wonder if you could like make a fan edit to condense it down into a big film. That'd be pretty crazy. I think we could achieve it for your era.
Yeah,
Luke would be like pretty much the entire Lord of the Rings runtime.
James Sutton just sent me something.
What has he sent?
He sent us. He says, "I'm watching you here for the live reaction." He sent me.
If you want to put it on your screen, you can share screen.
All right, let me get the link up. Let me get it all prepared.
Splendid. The Dan edition. I feel like Newman said it's got to be the Dan edition now.
The Dan what?
The Dan edition. That's the pattern cut now.
The Dan edition of the thing is, I do have a lot of the footage from the film. I could make my own cut. Okay, so I've got the thing up. Share screen. And
it will pop up in my thing, and I'll just put it in here. There we go.
Let's see. Let's get this up. On the Scarecrow Props YouTube channel. James Sutton, Ben Walden, Torchwood, Rebirth.
Hey!
Wait, what? What? It's happening! No, go away. What? What?
What's going on?
What? How do I replay it? How do I replay this?
God damn it!
How do I replay this? Oh, here you go.
Do you like the effect? Oh,
So
that's a nice effect as well. Like
the 20th. So the 20th of June.
That's tomorrow. What's he doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing, you madman?
What's he been doing behind the scenes?
I thought I was the one who keeps secrets around here. Secrets are my thing, not. James. Secrets are my thing. What are you doing? Oh,
God. There's always another secret.
He said, "Tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow, baby." Is James Sutton's response.
Wouldn't be surprised if Luke was hiding things from you as well.
In all fairness, there's a whole thing recently where I feel like people are hiding things from me, and I was like, it doesn't feel great, to be honest with you. So I decided, I'm hiding things from everyone else. There are secrets. There's so many secrets happening right now, fresh timeline on Uncharted Past, that, I'm going to keep to myself. No one's going to know these secrets. I make these secrets because, for one, it'll drive the audience crazy, and two, it'll drive the team crazy because they're thinking, what the hell's this Irishman up to?
That's what I've been like for the last few years, but now it's like, what is the James Sutton doing? Oh, Luke just put zipped mouth. Oh God, what's Luke up to?
Look, are you hiding another thing from me?
You're gonna go full Irish now.
It's saying you can't share this one because it's a secret. All right.
We've got another. Did you mean another thing?
I know you said I like when he was.
How long has Reba been? Oh yeah, it's been in it. Yeah, it's been around too long. I remember seeing the announcement. It's like it's finally here.
I have it up on my screen what it is, but I can't because it's a secret.
Damn you, James!
It's a nice secret. It is. It is a nice secret. I'm staring at it. Looks good.
That's
all.
Hopefully, we'll find out tomorrow.
You will find out tomorrow.
When's it coming out, James? Now the wait for James to say when it's coming out, what date, well, not date, what am I about? Time it's coming out.
It's just I thought DW 2012 learned from the last live stream keeping secrets from me is not a good idea.
Because you always get around it. The question that everyone wants to know, all of the people watching, do you know what's in the trunk?
Oh God, bring off the trunk. Did you ever watch? What was it? Episode of SpongeBob where Patrick, it's from a meme now where Patrick has the wallet.
Oh, I see where this is going.
It's like, what is in this trunk? All my trunks.
It's just another trunk. Just because it'd be funny. What's in the trunk? Open it. Another trunk.
But what's in those trunks? Even more trunks.
Oh man. 2016 since Rebirth started. Bloody hell, we finally got it out! Hooray!
26. There has been some story with Torture Rebirth that is actually unreal. It started off. It's actually something I was going to do originally. It was originally going to be a 3-part miniseries set in Torchwood in Ireland, where the Brigadier's daughter was going to come to set up the Torchwood branch in Ireland.
Yeah.
That thing.
Irish Torchwood is just something I really want to see now. But now you're just like, here you go, James, you do it.
Yeah, and originally it was Torchwood Rebirth was just going to be the first episode's title. It wasn't going to be the entire. It wasn't going to be the whole series title. Torture Rebirth was just a name of episode 1.
Blooming heck!
So that's a fact for you, and now it's just called Torture Rebirth.
Good. Well, it's dead. Well, the show's dead, unfortunately. So it's Rebirth.
Yeah, it's Rebirth now. But
if you called it Resurrection, I think Connor would want to know your location. Get you to change it.
Yeah, because I think I had 3 episodes planned for it. I think it was going to be called episode 1 was going to be called Rebirth, episode 2 was going to be called Doomsday, and episode 3 was going to be called A New World Order.
Interesting.
And yeah, that never got made because I had an actress in line to play the Brigadier's daughter, Lauren Lethbridge Stewart. And
that didn't materialize.
And the thing is, Lauren has been a character that's been thrown around since series 3, episode 1, because I said I want to do something with the Brigadier's daughter and make that a spin-off. And now it's just a character that's in the void. The Brigadier's daughter is out there somewhere. God knows what she's doing. And all we know is, I'm pretty sure...
Luke, find out.
Yeah,
tell us what it is.
So yeah, Torture Rebirth has had this whole thing. It's been having this whole thing since 2000, I think 2015.
Yeah. Finally here.
Oh, it's finally here. It took its time, but here it is.
We got there eventually.
A few bumps along the way, but got there eventually, as all things do.
As long as it comes out, we don't care when it's out. Same with Dom's series. It's been nearly a year since the first episode, but like when episode 2's out, it'll be worth it.
Yeah, there's been a whole pile of developments with Dom's first series. It had
I feel bad for Dom.
I know it's been delayed again because of a global pandemic.
Yeah, Luke said it multiple times. It's a pickup shot. That's all we need.
It's just like one pickup shot. I think for episode 2 to be complete. Son. Because now people are asking episode 2 of episode 2 of series 5 has now become nearly to a stage where
when is it out?
Yeah,
that's something that really kind of bugged me. When's it coming out? That's like literally all some people get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's coming soon. Torchwood.
I'm gonna quote Dom from a video. It will get when it gets here.
Indeed.
Hope you don't mind me using that, Dom.
We'll get there eventually. As all good things, it's worth the wait.
Indeed, it is.
Let's see what's going on in the comments.
It
will be worth the wait. Quoting Dominic Greenwood Martin there.
Agreed. It's just they're just lurking. They're just watching us now.
Yeah. So, anything else on the agenda?
Anything on the agenda? Okay. Hold on, sorry. Do you think we'll get anything else apart from Uncharted Past and Fractured Timeline from you anytime soon?
There is something along the way, but I can't say what it is.
Goodness sake, again.
I like keeping secrets, man.
Who's making you keep this secret? Is it Luke? Is it Connor? Who's it?
That's also a secret. I'm figuring it's Connor's keeping the secret. I don't know if we can announce it. I don't know if it has been announced, but there is something else that's coming.
I know about one thing that's being produced. That's about it.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's next Short Tales wave. That's the only thing I know that's getting on the way.
Yeah, there's going to be more short tales. That's all I know.
Yeah, you're getting one apparently.
Yeah, I'm getting one. I'm getting a short tale.
Hooray!
But that's set within the Fractured Timeline era of things.
Yeah. Will it be on your channel or Luke's channel?
I believe it'll still be Luke's channel. I like to think it's still Luke's channel.
Have you recorded it yet?
I haven't wrote it yet. I haven't wrote mine yet.
I feel like you're going to get a very message from Luke saying, "Why haven't you done it yet?"
I've been busy, and I had university work, and then I didn't have university work, and I realized I could have free time for the first time in 3 years.
Oh, that's the same. Really. I've pretty much finished off my academic year for now, so that's good.
I finished uni completely now. I've
had
an at-home graduation. In fact, do I still? Yeah, it's over here. Once I enter the back, I'm just gonna. I had an at-home graduation where my mom got me a gown and cap.
Oh, one of those fancy hats.
Yeah,
I wore one of those ages ago when I was younger, and I started. Oh, I don't want to go over into embarrassing story, but like the last time I wore one of those, it ended in disaster.
Oh God!
Because it was a friend of mine did finish their bloody thing, and they had to use that stuff.
Yeah.
God, I hate young me.
I hate.
Look! Luke just said, "I just poked down with a stick. Do work, Dan." Right.
Yeah, Luke has this really long stick that can go from Birmingham and then go from Birmingham to Bournemouth or Birmingham to my home in Northern Ireland. So
it's a very big stick.
It's a very long stick. It is. Okay, Luke, stop poking me. I get it.
He's probably using the TARDIS. That's why.
Yeah.
Even though it's broken.
I remember when
just like, sod it, poke him.
I remember because like Luke came here to visit back in 2017. It's like I think it was like 3 years ago today, he came to visit us, and then
yeah.
once he came here, just sort of like, well, Patton, now I'm here. Let me see you get your work done.
He's like keeping an eye on you in the background.
Yeah. Although I don't know what he was talking about at the time, because I realized that was like when series 4 had finished.
I've been sent a question in, but like, what is your favorite episode you've done from Uncharted Past?
My favorite episode from Uncharted Past is, probably volume 1, episode 5 is my favorite, because it was an episode that pulled the rug out of the audience's feet, and is just so unexpected, and I just love. I love it in terms of it being a story, but I also love how it made the audience react.
Yeah, I was like, bloody hell, this is moving.
Yeah, I just went in to make a story that was just absolute drama, no sci-fi. Put the Doctor in. The thing is, the idea is just sort of like to put the Doctor in such a surreally real situation that was almost surreal. This is such a real thing the Doctor had to do, which was adopt a child from going into a care home.
It's a very doctory thing to do in some area.
Yeah, because it was just this thing that the Doctor was put into. He can't walk away, but at the same time, if he does this, his life isn't going to be the same going forward.
Yeah. That's why I love it. It's a turning point in the Irish Doctor's life.
Yeah, and I will confirm as well in volume 3 and volume 4, these themes will come full circle.
I've already got those vibes from volume 2, and I'm excited for more. Oh, we've got another comment from Luke. Sometimes I think I should sharpen the stick.
I'll go back to work, Newman. Sorry. I'll go back to work. Sorry. Look. I'm writing now.
Furiously typing. Luke Moon wants to know your location.
Yeah, actually broke the keyboard doing that. Oh, actually, there's one of the keys.
Then again, like this, I've made loads of location memes for Connor as well, so I don't worry about it. Oh, another one. I wish I could use it on them.
Use what? The stick?
Stick. He wants to use a stick on everyone.
He's probably going to invest in more sticks for every member of DW 2012 now.
Here's a big what if. What if he's got the blonde Doctor stick from Eternal Darkness?
Oh, God.
And he just sharpened it and made it bigger.
Here's the thing. You couldn't get a stick for George because he would just like it.
He'll keep it.
He would keep the stick.
Yeah. Here's something else I've started. Because on last Sunday, me and George did a Instagram video to talk about Eternal Darkness. We just watched it and we just had a bit of a laugh. Just a bit of a chat. And I want to start that. And me and Dom are doing one on Sunday for How Time Flies. Awesome. So the offer's open for you to join one point.
I would love that, man. I would love to do that. Just trying to think
something to do that for the Instagram users.
Nice. I'm trying to think what we could discuss.
Because you've done I feel like maybe Born in Darkness might be a good one to do.
Born in Darkness. Yeah, because I am due doing a watch long or something like that for Born in Darkness.
Yeah, you did one for the Spark. I remember when you started that video and I was doing a podcast at the same time. I was like, oh god.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. I don't think you stole much audience.
I think as well there was actually a real Doctor Who watch along happening as well. So I think it was just the worst timing ever.
Something to say. Thank you, Luke, for giving me loads of fans. He kind of owns my soul now.
Oh god, not yours as well. Not yours, not you too.
He's gonna have this scrub in the TARDIS one day.
He just has this jar full of souls that he's collected. You think I'm
gonna ask someone to make a fan out of that. Just get little Red holding a jar of souls of everyone there.
Like Luke Newman and the DW 2012 team, and just all of us inside the jar, just like, help us!
You sold your life away. It's something that you could do because since he owns your souls, you should. What you could have done? You could have done the roast of Luke Newman.
Oh god, the roast of Luke Newman.
That'd be. I would. If you did that show, I would pay to come see it.
Oh, right, actually, we might actually have to do that. Just like
Might have given the idea.
I'd come in. I'd probably all drunk. I'll be drunk. I'll probably have a pint. I mean, pretend this is a pint of something.
It's gonna be. I think there's gonna be an Irish joke in the comments if you keep saying drinking. Then again, there's a lot of Irish jokes.
He's like, wait.
From drinking to bar fights to
No.
corns.
I'd probably
Yeah.
I would probably like this. Luke is like, let's get right here. What could I say about him? What's not to say about him? And I'd probably go in the biggest Irish rant you'd ever hear. There'll be slurs. There'll be jokes. There'll be probably some heartbreak. And that's
apologies for the joke, but it looks like the Irish doctor won the bar fight.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Make it happen. Make the roast of Luke Newman happen.
Indeed.
That'd be one of the best things ever.
Indeed, yeah.
So it's something that Luke should do. You should do a watch along as well, if he gets the time. Right. Since you did the Spark, you should do Dawn of the Doctor.
Oh, that'd be cool. Luke, you're still here. Do a watch along for Dawn.
I tried to get him to join the Eternal Darkness one, but he was doing the TARDIS.
Yeah, but he's always working on that bloody TARDIS.
He might as well live in there. Oh wait, he does.
He does. I think he's installing a bed there now, so he can just sleep there.
Well, that full breaking fall of the Doctor of the doors. Yes, they open. Probably what's in there.
That's true.
Best full. I should have said that on his stream. Best full break in history. Yes, they open.
Yes, they open now. After so many people saying, "Why don't they open? Why don't you ever?" But Dan, I'm busy.
I'm busy.
No, you're not busy.
You became unbusy to do the podcast. Do Dawn. Or
multitask.
Finish that TARDIS. That's the thing. Setting. Do the watch along in the TARDIS. That'd be good.
Here, I'll poke him right now. Just get something. Where did I put that?
What is Daniel J. Patton doing?
Here it is.
We'll sit back and watch nature as the Irish Doctor goes and grabs something from his belongings. He stalks his prey and tries to grab it.
Found the
he
stick.
emerges. He is one of nature's most vicious killers, and he's found the stick. He's going to go poke Luke.
Then let me know when I reached it, Luke. I was going to extend a bit more. God. Why did I buy this thing?
Luke, is it? Yeah.
Has it got you yet, Luke? God forbid if anyone looks out my window right now and just see the boob hole just extending out my window. Thinking, what the hell is this boy up to now?
Yeah, Luke Lane, I got it, and
this thing is. I think I made a mistake extending this.
Oh, you've hit Luke.
My bedroom.
Dan's getting to the other end of my stick. Ouch! Dad, stop! It left a bruise. Good. You left a bruise. I want to see Luke's reaction to this now. He's probably just laughing his head off.
Just like cut to him, just like, is that a stick?
Looks like Luke might need to regenerate into Dom.
Direct attack. Dom saying direct attack. Don't know if that's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I hope it is. If so, well done.
Yes, I've ordered Dom to find a way to push Luke to make a Sonic the Hedgehog reference in his episodes.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Or get him to play the game in the TARDIS.
Imagine like in the TARDIS mod, or just him, the Purple Doctor Meg playing, or the Purple Doctor and Tommy playing Sonic the Hedgehog, and just there's Meg just there, just nodding,
like shaking her head,
nodding her head in disappointment or something.
He's proper like, gamers,
boys. And then later on, she would just join in, just like, yeah, I cracked under pressure.
On his life points, Dom.
Yeah. So I can go back to Fresh Time a little bit.
Yeah, go on.
We're currently planning on filming episodes 4, 5, and 6 all together, so there's no gaps anymore. And also, so we can finally include next time trailers, because don't know if you've seen the channel, but Connor made a concept next time trailer for the candidates.
Yeah.
And we want to do that. And when we did that, I was like, yep, we're doing that. We're doing that for the second part of Fractured Timeline, where we're going to include next time trailers, and we're going to film the entire series so we can include next time trailers.
Luke, I want you to do that again, because you used to do that.
Next time trailers?
Include it again.
Next time trailers?
Yeah.
Who knows?
He used to do it, but he got rid of it.
No man!
It's going to be like those scenes where he just had like loud, long screams. No man!
We actually do that a lot. Just sort of like, no man! Pattern!
We're all secret. There's going to be a civil war between DW 2012.
All the secrets. Like the DW 2012 Civil War.
Dan versus Newman.
It's like, imagine trying to protect like the Lost Doctor, and Luke set out to try to remove from the canon. I was like, I can't let you do that, Luke. He's my past incarnation, and then he says, "So was I."
Make a fan fiction.
That'd be awesome. We should just do a parody of that.
Yeah.
Let you do it, Luke. He's my past self. So was I. Yeah.
Oh, someone make that into something, a meme.
That'd be awesome.
I might do that later. Poorly edited version of it.
I might actually do it after this. When this podcast is over, just go in and just get like the stills and.
Well, I'll leave you to do it, because you'll probably have better editing than I do. I just normally make really poorly edited memes.
So that's because it's an episode a year.
What series 1 remastered? We got that out every fortnight or something.
Yeah. So was there next time trailers for it?
No, it wasn't. I don't think so.
Luke, you didn't include next time trailers for the remaster. The hell, man!
He's gonna say it's because we've already seen it. You've got new fans since then, Luke.
Doesn't matter. We've only just seen it. People want the next time trailers.
The thing is, I watch next time trailers when I watch an episode.
Let's see. I'm going to double check this. I'll be severely disappointed in this boy if he doesn't.
Not on Dawn. Wasn't on there.
He did not do next time trailers.
Damn it, Lumen. I love how we're both loving him and we're bashing him at the same time.
Oh, I do love the man, but at the same time, I could punch him.
I don't want to make a short joke.
I mean, I always do. Like there was one point during the film where we had to like rotoscope. There was like parts of the film that had to be rotoscoped that weren't green screened. Like, you know, the clock tower.
Yeah.
You know where the balcony section is and it looks like in the battlefield, you probably legitimately think, you know what, that's green screen. No, I had to rotoscope that.
It must have been fun.
Especially since Luke filmed the fucking thing in 50 frames per second.
Then again, he did film his Vader film in like 60 FPS. Kind of screwed himself over.
Yeah, that was a reoccurring issue with Luke, where he kept on setting the frame rate.
He just reacted.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. One day I'll get your voice, Luke. I'll get your voice.
You planning on being the Luke Newman double?
Oh. This might as well become Luke Newman roast.
Yeah, Luke just replies as "You're welcome." Dan's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have words with this boy after this podcast. I'm gonna have words with this boy, indeed."
Well, he's probably gonna have words with you. Do work. Make the short tail.
Oh, he probably is. It probably was. I'm going to probably throw something at him. He's going to probably throw that back at me.
I always wondered what your interactions were like. I think I know now.
There's a photo I think that perfectly describes me and Luke. Let's see. Go on the Facebook.
Just throwing things at each other.
What was that? Hopefully nothing bad. I can't find the photo. Basically, it's just Luke at Taurus just looking with me, just like at him, and that perfectly encapsulates the friendship that we've.
That could become a meme template.
Let's see if I can find this photograph. Oh, I found it.
There. Now's your time, people. If you want to make memes of Luke and Dan,
this is your opportunity to make a meme. So, make sure it's opened. And here we go. This photo perfectly encapsulates me and Luke's friendship.
Yep.
And this photo perfectly encapsulates filming in the heat.
I've seen that.
It was not ideal weather conditions to film.
Oh, that must have been very fun.
It was
very well. I remember the outtake.
Oh yes. The fun was much less.
I love the outtakes.
The outtakes were the best part of that film. I'm trying to think of my favorite one. There was the very well, but also there was like another one. I'm trying to remember what it was from the days we were shooting. Oh yeah, there was an outtake from when we were filming in Ireland, where it says you shouldn't be here. That's it's like what have you what? I was like, what did you do? What did you do? And then he's like, I woke up. I'm like, you woke up. Oh my god, you! And I chased him around the beach. You woke up. Oh my god.
You probably did that.
Oh, this is your fault.
I think it would have made sense if it was actually in the film.
She's like, what did you
stupid
do?
Little man?
What did you do?
Somewhere in Ireland, there is a stick that's knocked someone off the bike.
So I got a question from the unknown editor. Dan, why was your doctor called the English doctor in an early cravat doctor story? Because I spoke in English accents to differentiate the two doctors.
Very well.
Very well.
Luke Lane's made a Luke Newman meme.
He has?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get it up. but like it's oh, it's two of them.
Oh god.
I don't know how to share them. That's the problem.
Share screens.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't. I don't want to dox people's profiles and all that. Let's go and find it. Oh, these are good. Oh, these are good.
Very excited.
I might send them to you if you don't mind, because this has been a bit of a pain in the arse.
No worries, no worries.
Don't worry.
You send me on Instagram, I'll then send them to myself on Messenger.
Sure.
And my phone died. Just went kaput.
Not sure how Luke's gonna. There. Oh, he said it.
Yes!
I sent them over because mine's been a pain. Thank.
I need to charge up my phone.
I've got another Newman meme.
Oh man. Charge up so we can see the memes.
Very well. Just I will. That's how I'm going to perfect my Luke Newman voice. Very well.
Just showing very well. Whenever you get called down for dinner, it's like, come on, dinner. Very well.
Oh, this is great.
So good.
Share these golden memes. Yeah. Newman, please don't hate Luke Lane for two of these memes.
There you go. Zane. Let's see. Are you charged up yet? Nope. Do you have? If you, could you send the? Do you have me on Facebook?
I can add you because I can probably look you up.
Yeah.
I always like to. I don't like to dig in on people too much.
That's fine.
There we go. Just sent one off. Oh dear God! Bring out all the memes. The DDoS 2012 memes are brilliant.
Let's see.
Yes, I'm going to quickly check the chat. Miss Lane, this is the moment that determines your contract in the DDoS 2012 universe. Oh, Dom's worried. Dear God. Luke, please don't hurt me.
Is it ever accept your request? You send me those memes.
Thank you. I'll just. DDoS 2012 memes are just some of the best things ever. There's the first one from
oh, Luke just sent it to me.
Well, that's the first of many.
See. Yeah, these are really good.
There you go. I've got.
Here we go. Here's the first one.
All right, let's share the screen. Luke stick.
Let's see. And there's this one. When your external heart is to fail.
Those ones are from Luke Lane. Series 1 Luke as well.
And your amateurs rip off your original ideas.
Oh god, I know someone who did that, and I tried to me and a friend of mine got him done, so that's good. So don't be original. That's all we ask.
Be original. Don't cut anyone. Don't rip off anyone else.
Something I've learned to do, because I found my old things I wrote ages ago, and I looked at it as like, oh god, these rip off things. He's unintentionally ripped things off, because that's a lot of things I've said sometimes.
Yeah, because you might end up just being a fan film of a fan film.
Yeah.
That's what I find sometimes.
That's why I have like about 5 people looking over now. There we go. We have his approval. We like them. Dom liked it as well.
Excellent.
Okay. Send your memes to me. I'll forward them over.
It's just become like meme reviews.
Dino 12 meme review. That's a series I'd watch as well. Luke when he sees meme review becoming a thing. Very well. Make more. Is there a Dino 12 chat to send memes?
I don't know who there is. I don't think there is, unless there's another secret they're hiding from me.
Oh yeah, make it happen. Luke Lane's been hit with a stick now.
Oh god, he's extended to the States.
Callum's Corner's meme review. Godly. I've actually made a meme of Callum's Corner. I will share privately, because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share it, because it's you'll find out later.
That's fine.
I can't like this myself. I brought an extension, Mr. Lane.
More secrets, apparently.
I mean, the stick is the most powerful weapon in the Dino 2012 universe.
Yes. Oh my god, time scepter. What the hell are those compared to the stick?
I don't know. Look where Doctor should have just got the time scepter and just throw it into the supernova and just use the stick to do everything. Just poke Omega with a stick, just knock his head off.
Here's a theory for you. What if that stick from that originated in the Eternal Darkness with George's Doctor became the time scepter later in its life?
I guess we'll never know.
That's one left to interpretation, isn't it?
Luke, correct the canon. Oh, this has been quite fun so far.
Definitely.
Send your memes.
I might have to go in a bit. We're going on. Oh god, it's been nearly 2.5 hours.
Trust me, the one with Luke went on for 3.5 hours, and it could have easily gone on to 4.
Oh god.
If the way things go, it can easily get there.
Definitely.
But like, if you want, just let me know when you're going, and we'll get an outro done.
Yeah, I think we'll try aim for quarter 15 minutes till 3 hours, so like 20 minutes. I'll probably have to head off by then.
Yeah, that's right. Oh god, Dom just made the best comment ever. Draws stick spell card on deck, wins. Just a bit of
an instant win card the stick has become.
Luke, what have you done? You brought up the trunk.
The trunk. There's not. In all fairness, the trunk is not the worst thing you could bring up in one of these chats.
Oh god. Can I have permission to set up a TDO 2012 meme page?
Yeah.
Or meme group chat?
You have my blessing.
I have the Irish Doctor's blessing.
You have mine. I was saying, like, the worst thing you can bring up in these chats, and I'm not going to bring it up because then it's just going to start spamming the comments. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Keep going.
I can't say it because then it's going to start a whole surge of comments.
I know. I think I know what it is now.
Do you?
Let's not. It could be multiple things.
I'll message you. It's a single word.
Yeah, I know what it is.
That's
like. That's what I expect. Uh-oh, they found it out already. James Sutton leaked it.
Oh no. No, please. No! I didn't even mention it. I made a thing of not mentioning it. Benny!
What have you done, James?
Oh no, this is every time. Every time. God, I wish there were alcohol.
You stupid man. Oh, we got another meme in the making from a friend. Oh god.
Well, I'm definitely off now. Luke Lane mentioned cyber cannons.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he mentioned rotoscoping. Ah.
Your stress has gone from level 10 to 99.
It went from 10 to 100 in a matter of seconds.
It's a detailed flagship edition. Memes.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. This is the controversial one. Benny owns K9. The face says it all. Will Fracture Time have a K9 spin-off series?
No. Never. No. Because K9...
Luke, K9 wants to be destroyed by Dan. Because I want to see the video of him burning
I don't
it.
want K9 to exist anymore.
I can see him just making a video exclusive. He's gonna put K9 down and just smash it to bits.
You know what? I'm rewriting episode 4 to when we go back in time to the invisible enemy, to which K9 gets destroyed and killed.
Oh, this is I got to send this. This one is about you and Luke Lane.
Oh god. I'll try not to be salty about this. I can't promise anything. Sam. Amazing.
Dan's descent into madness is K9. Here we go. We brought it back. Oh, kiss you to the cards. Oh god, absorbing off memes is like a culture now.
It is. It really is.
Once you join some certain TARDIS posting groups, you're stuck there for life.
I would kiss you if I can, but I can't because of the corona.
Have you seen the female edits of you?
Of me?
There's a female edit of you, Dan.
There? What?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I have not seen this.
I think you posted it on your own thing.
I didn't. I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Hold on, let me double check. I thought it was. Someone sent me a message saying, "Oh, it's been edited. That's why. Don't worry." It's because the edit made it look like that.
Oh God, can I see it?
I'm just gonna crop it. I swear, there's been one with Luke, but it looks terrifying. Luke, if you see
Oh my god!
the edits of you would probably give up on life.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I think I look rather hot.
Oh God! There you go, Luke.
I just don't like what
That's rather interesting. Very well. Oh God!
as something I'll never unsee.
Oh, we got a serious question. Will Vivani ever come back?
Uncharted Past, not Uncharted Past. Resurrection Series 4. We'll see the return of the Ronnie.
Uh-oh. We don't talk about female Luke Newman. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Luke. Oh my. Oh. Oh. This is so. This is not descent into madness.
This is it. Thing is, Luke once sent me a photo of when he did crossplay the 13th Doctor, where he actually got a wig and everything.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was creepy.
Oh. I can imagine it. I'll be like, what is this?
What is this?
Very well.
Very well.
You just say very well to it. We need people saying they want to see the pic now.
Of Luke.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore. I think it was in his old account.
Luke, what have you done?
Everything from the past must be destroyed.
Show us female Luke, lesbian spoon, because I know you have it.
I genuinely don't have it.
I know this. I know who makes it, and I know she has it. We even though we don't talk about female Newman. Luke, he wants to see it. He wants to see all the images.
I don't. Luke, you're the only one who probably has the images.
Well, the cursed image of you, but female Luke, we need to find it. I'll find it myself. if depend.
You'll scour the internet.
Luke's gonna see it. Luke's gonna see it. Get it done. The ultimate swap. Oh, James Sutton sent his contribution over to me. It's a 2-part meme, though, annoyingly.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I've got 2 now. All right, I'll be sending you James Sutton's meme. It's a factual meme. Thank you.
It's like Luke needing any voiceover or random extra. James Sutton.
Okay, here comes the next one.
Dan's next project after Uncharted Past.
He's just gonna look like, no.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. I'm not having it, no.
Oh god.
There's really weird photos.
Same. Oh, the
There's
stream.
more coming.
There's more.
Very well. I think everyone wants to see female Luke.
I don't have female Luke.
I've got a variant of it, and it looks terrifying.
All right,
There's two versions.
send it to me, and I'll see if it's
bloody terrifying.
Oh my god! You do not want to see this. I'm looking at it. I wash your hands. I haven't looked at it.
It's bloody terrifying.
Oh.
Like it or not, Luke's going to see it either way.
I'm going forward to Luke. Luke
we've also got male Meg.
Male Meg.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Oh god, these are terrifying.
Oh god. Gods. I don't even know. Looks like Luke has responded to the female version of him. He says hot damn with a whole pile of fire emojis.
Oh god.
I think we know.
Oh, we've also got male Jess.
Male Jess.
Oh, it's just as terrifying. Crap, these are terrifying. Oh, I've also got another meme. Classic meme.
God, Jess looks weird.
And here's a good meme. That's one of the best so far.
I gotta show the last one that you sent. Still not sure if I should show the
female versions of Luke because they look terrifying.
Yeah, I'll open it up now. And Luke's asking me to show him Jess.
Oh god, that's so good.
Oh. I think the stream has just like become a meme review.
Oh god.
So we got a question from Michael Cox on.
Oh yeah.
Dan, if you, I'll stop sharing screens.
Do some audios with Fiona. Fiona, would you do more? Would there be a monster from Classic? Who would you like to use?
The thing is, the actress we do have for Fiona is an actual actress. She is actually in she's actually in TV and films.
Oh.
She was in Philomena, and she's also in 2 episodes of Call the Midwife.
Oh god, James Sutton sent another thing over. Sorry.
So she costs a lot. She did us a favor by doing the first volume for a relatively good price. I'm not going to disclose that, but yeah, she was very nice to us and everything like that. But if she was to return, it would cost us a lot. Just saying that now, it would cost us a lot of money to bring back Fiona at this stage. So, oh my god,
it's the least terrifying to be honest.
James, I'm looking at female James right now. James, you are a gorgeous specimen beforehand.
both ways around.
I don't know if to show these. I'm tempted to show. I'm tempted.
They're all blooming terrifying. Please.
Everyone wants to. Female.
I'm getting memes left, right, and centre. Sorry, Dan.
It's fine. New Dalek story by Dewey. I'm guessing Luke Lane made this one. Hello? Yeah, your voice is going a little bit muffled.
Sorry about that. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm guessing Luke Lane made this one.
Yeah, he did. Just looks. Oh God. Everyone's talented. Remember that. Yes. It's not the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. I can find more terrifying pictures, you know. Oh, these are just as terrifying. There's more terrifying images coming.
Oh God, I'm terrified. I'm terrified what this live stream has become.
Yeah. I'm terrified of what's going to come next. Oh, there's another female Luke. It's just as terrifying still. Oh, James, I'm getting James and Luke Lane at the same time messaging me. More terrifying me pictures. Crap. Crap, that's scary.
Oh my God!
Scary as well.
No, it's just because how it was edited. It's not. It's just what has happened here. Oh my God! These are horrifying. I can't hear you again, mate.
Oh, it's so horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm going to go in about 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh God.
Oh, it's so scary.
I don't know if I approve of what this has become.
I don't know what this has become. Don't worry. I'm gonna forward. Oh God, this is another. Oh, James, you're sending me some as well.
Oh God, there's so much going on.
It's so terrifying.
So now I'm getting everyone messaging me saying, "I want the memes. I want the memes you won't refuse to show."
Don't worry. I'll forward female Luke to Luke himself.
I showed Luke female Luke. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like hot down.
Dan, are you okay? You look like you're pulling your hair out now.
Do I look okay?
Crazy Irish.
I'm just due a haircut, mate.
Oh God, this is the last meme I'll send you for the stream, but this is probably a good one. Dom would like this one as well.
All right, it is. I'll bring it up. I don't approve. K9 this. Actually, I do approve. I didn't read it properly. Yeah, I do approve of this.
Dom definitely will approve.
This would be my favorite card in the whole game if it still exists.
K9 destruction.
Simple.
Okay, that's one of my favorite ones of the whole night.
Bish bash bosh.
All right, favorite meme of the night, Jan.
Favorite meme of the night is definitely that one.
I'll send the maker a good round of applause.
Anyway, maybe should be wrapping up because I'd say
yeah, I might as well do. Right. Thank you for watching. This is a right laugh.
Thanks for the meme submissions and questions.
Yeah.
I think the latter half didn't get as much as we would have liked.
But this is fun. We got our questions I wanted answered done. Learned a lot about VFX, Fall of the Doctor, and roasting Luke Newman, and memes.
We must
I
do a
saved
live
that job
stream
well
of. We should do a whole roasting Luke Newman live stream. Get everyone here and just.
I'll
have
organise it.
Please do. That'd be amazing. All right. Thank you very much for having me on your live stream, mate. It's been a real.
course.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, glad you came on.
All right. Thank you everyone for joining us, and good night. Be safe, and hopefully we'll survive.
Stay safe, have fun.